Hey Glenn, Oceana here with G3 Agency. This is your free website audit for Carpet FX. This is the goal of this video is to help you get in front of the people searching for your services on Google. I don't expect anything in return for this video. You please consider this a gift from me to you or from my agency to your business. And you can do with this information whatever you will, whether that's doing this stuff yourself, whether it's just deleting my email, or if it's even sending it off to another company to get this stuff done. My goal is to educate you and put power in your hands, knowing that the things will work out and business will find its way to me eventually, whether directly or not. So, all right, so let's jump right in. The first thing that I want to say is your site looks fantastic. I'm really blown away by the design here. It's really beautiful. I love your logo. I love the bright colors, and you even did a really good job of having your phone number right here where it's easy to find. And it's even a click to call phone number, so that's fantastic. Yeah, so that's perfect. I might suggest that you also have it up here, but that's a small change and it's not a big deal, to be honest. Okay, so one major flaw on this site though is that there's just not enough content. Google uses content to judge who knows the most about a subject, and it wants to put the most knowledgeable person in front of the person searching on Google for an answer. So if you have lots of words about what you do and how you do it and where you do it, that's going to make you seem like the subject matter expert, and Google's going to love that and reward you for it. But this amount of words that you have here is just not going to cut it. So you want to make sure to have lots of words about you and your business. And then another thing is you can save your images actually as these key phrases that people are actually, because you can see this was saved as download. So you can actually save these images as phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services. And I'll show you actually a list of those terms that people are using. But first I'm going to show you this tool that I use. This is called Ahrefs. It gives me an in-depth look into how a website's performing. This here is these two scores right here are how trusted your web page is, or in this case your home page, because that's the one that I put in. It says no data, but usually this is a number. It's just because you don't have much going on with your website yet. And then your DR score is the same thing, but for your entire website, how trusted it is. And again, it's a 0 just because you don't have much going on. You haven't done much work behind the scenes to rank your website, so it's not going to have much going on there. That's pretty normal. Okay, and then you have referring domains. So referring domains is actually how you rank your website. It's how you increase these numbers here, your trustworthiness or credibility or power. Those are all different ways to basically say how well you would rank on Google. And so I can click on these referring domains and see what websites have a link to your site on them. Okay, so it looks like Pet World Online, which is extremely common for carpet cleaners, and thebuildermarket.com, which is extremely common for any service industry. So these are two very great websites to have pointing to you. Your DR score, the DR score for this one here, this is again how trusted this website is by Google. This is decent. You want to make sure that whatever websites you go and find to put links on their site to your site, you want to make sure that they have high DR scores. The higher the better, but really anything over 10 is good. Anything over 30 is great, and anything over 50 is fantastic. And so this one's fine. You just don't want to have a bunch of zeros. Okay, so this is finally we are in the Keyword Explorer part. This is the keyword research I was doing. This I can see right now, there are about 100 times a month when someone's typing in Park City carpet cleaning into Google. So this gets searched about 100 times a month. And then carpet cleaning, Park City, Utah, for example, also getting searched about 50 times a month. So there's 150 people right there looking for your services in your area. And then right here, this is another metric that's pretty important. It stands for keyword difficulty, KD. And it's basically how competitive is it to get to the first page of Google here. And this is a medium-low score. So it's like medium-low competition. This is well within reach for someone if they know what they're doing, and I'm showing you, so you should know what you're doing. And then, so this is definitely accomplishable. So once you've decided that you want to show up for a keyword, and I'm going to do this one for example, you would put that into Google to see what you're up against. These are the ads. We're going to skip past those because most people do. My focus is helping you get up here and then also right here. So first I'll go over this section. This is what's called the Maps section, or the Map Pack. It's basically just the top 3 local results from the Maps section of Google. And in order to get up here, first you need a Google My Business listing. Super easy and free to set up if you haven't already. And then you're going to take your information that you have on your Google My Business, specifically your name, address, and phone number, and put it in different directories online, like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, etc. And so every time that you list your name, address, and phone number on a directory, this is known as a citation. A citation is just basically a vote of confidence in your business, saying these guys really do exist and they serve this area. And the more citations you have, the higher trust you have with Google, and it'll reward you by putting you closer to the top of the results. And if you are in the top 3, you show up on the first page, which is great because that'll help get people to your website. They'll just click away, and you'll see an increase in calls coming in. And then down here, this is what's known as the first organic result. This link right here will get more clicks than any other link on this page. So this is a place that you definitely want to be sitting. So this is the website that's currently in that position. You can see they've got their big phone number here and all that, but that's not really what Google cares about. What Google cares about, again, is that content. So they've got some words there, words, a little bit of words here, some words there. So you can see they have quite a bit more words than you do on their site. So that's a really big reason that they're sitting at the top. But there is, a couple things that they didn't do that you could do. So if I right click on this image, click Save Image As, I can see they saved this image as upholstery, which is helpful. It's better than just like a random string of numbers and letters like often it is. But it's not as good as it could be. They could have saved this image as this phrase that you want to show up for. So that's what I would suggest that you do. Go ahead and save these images again as those key phrases, and that's going to help signal to Google that you should be up there above these guys. And then finally, if I put them into this Ahrefs again, the same tool that I used for my keyword research as well as for showing you your scores. That, remember, these were, I gotta go back. Yeah, we got the no data and 0. So they've been working on their backlink profile for a while and getting their rating up. So you can see they've got 27 here and 29. These are medium results. These are fairly just normal scores. Not terribly difficult to beat. It just takes a bit of work. So yeah, over here we've got their referring domains, and what's fun is we can actually take a look at what referring domains they have and see if any of them would work for us. Like for instance, targetlocalmarketing.com, that might be helpful, but more likely something like Easy Local. I see that one around a lot. It's got a pretty good DR score, so that would help lift you up in the rankings. Findabusinessthat.com. This one's even a decent one. It's got 39. So you can go through here and kind of spy on your competitors. Let me take a sip really fast of my tea. Oh, that's good. So you can actually see what your competitors are doing, and what kind of, yellowpages.com, what kind of backlinks they have. Just be careful that you don't get, a bunch of these low scoring ones like this. This is what I was warning against earlier. These are really scammy, and these are actually going to bring your score down if you have a bunch like this, and it's going to hurt your visibility. So this is another weakness that your competition is holding on to. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. That's the information I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that you got something out of this and you feel like, empowered to go out and get yourself some more customers and grow your business. Yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this or if you hated it. I would like to know either way. Thank you so much and have a great day.